Good morning. Rise and shine. Buenos dias. Rafiki yangu. Hey y'all. Good morning. Rise and shine. I said good morning. Good morning. Rise and shine. I hope everybody's feeling well. I'm feeling glorious, y'all. I woke up extra early today. Extra early. Extra early. Extra early. I really love this music. Let me turn it down a little bit. Hey, family. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's a good day, Saturday. Hey, go and get paid. Hey. Yeah, I need to go back to sleep. I woke up on goofy time. Welcome. Welcome. Let me apply some coconut oil to my lips. And let's get our blunt rolled, y'all. Welcome to the Wake and Bake. I hope you slept well. I hope this week was a successful one, stress-free. I hope that your tummy is full, you're full of caffeine. I hope that you are in every single way blessed and highly favored, period. Hi, family. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? What's up? Today, y'all, we got espresso and coffee mix. And I added my honey fermented garlic, which is on my website, Ugly and Organic Skincare. All right. It really just adds a particular flavor to the coffee. And not only that, I mean, you're getting like a vitamin shot times 10 in 1 cup of coffee. Honey is healing. Honey is an ancient healing remedy. Our ancestors of ancestors been using honey since been using honey. You can use honey for wounds. It's great for the immune system. Cold, cough, sniffles. Y'all, it's good for chronic illnesses, pain. I think I already said inflammation. No, I didn't. Inflammation. A lot of different things. And of course, you can't say that it heals. So I'm going to say that allegedly, but excuse me. But yeah, that's what we got going on. I got some French vanilla creamer and a shot of caramel espresso. It's pretty good. It's not as strong as I would have expected, but it's pretty good. All right, so y'all already know we're rolling out of our frontal loose today because that's all I fuck with. Once in a blue moon, you might see me with like a hemp wrap, or maybe I'll pull out the bong or something. But frontal leaves. And y'all, I wanted to show y'all. I never showed y'all my hookah. Look how dusty it is. Y'all have not used it in so long. It's literally been sitting here for 3 years and some change. But this is my baby. This is what helped me transition from smoking cigarettes to quitting a few years back. And I just haven't really touched it since. But this little thing, like, you set it on top to like control the smoke or whatever, and the smoke comes out the top. I don't know what this is called, but y'all look at the art. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's the Egyptian art. It's very beautiful. So I love this thing. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, random, but I wanted to share that with you guys. All right, let's finish rolling. While we roll, let's get into the topic of the day. I would really like to start off with the topics and then end off with the tarot. I think that'd be great. Unless Spirit just leads us differently one day, but I think that's a good flow. So, y'all, I was just sitting thinking, like, how much we are programmed to think a certain way when we see certain people. Like every person has like a stereotype or, a prejudgment about them. And I thought that would be an interesting topic to cover. Get everyone's opinions. Y'all can hear my opinions, viewpoints on the situation. But I feel like judgment is a tool. Just like anything, if you overuse it, it could be negative, So I don't think judging is a bad thing. I think I can use the word judging or constructive criticism. It's the same, But well, okay, now I'm contradicting myself. What I'm saying is criticism and judgment, one and the same. Constructive criticism would be, giving someone some type of advice or, without being like malicious. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's basically still judging. We all judge, right? But what side of the spectrum are we falling on? What's our intent? All that to say, I was looking at this homeless man as I was getting off the freeway yesterday, and it just kind of took me back, excuse me, y'all, down memory lane, and brought me back to the times where I was in the streets and I was homeless. Now, luckily, I never had to physically sleep on the road, on the street, under a bridge, like, the Most High always protected me from that. But I was no different from them. I just had a temporary roof over my head, But anyway, like Nicki's song, couple wet wipes, case a bum try to touch me. Ew. I feel like we all have that energy to some group of people, or maybe like specifically just staying on topic for homeless people. Where is the cutoff line of like judgment where it becomes like unhealthy or like just mean and cruel and just like uncalled for? Because we can look at a prostitute on the street, or someone strung out on fentanyl, right? And we can sit and easily like judge them real quick. Oh my God, look at them. They're dirty. Don't come over here. Get away from my car. That type of thing. We've all done it at some point or another. And if you say you did not, you're lying through your teeth. What makes them different than you? Than just a few unfortunate situations? A different level or type of trauma? Right? All right, y'all, we are rolled and we are ready. Where's my ashtray? 1 second, fam. Excuse me. I got the little sniffles today, y'all. So, of course, they decide to mow the lawn. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna continue to talk through this. Hopefully, it's not too drowned out. But um, what was that? I feel like we're so self-absorbed and overconsumed with self in America, speaking in America specifically, because I don't live anywhere else. We don't care about each other. We don't, and don't get me wrong, there's so many layers here. We are in a society that does not give us time to care about folks, even if we wanted to care about folks, because we're worried about getting to this job, getting to this man, getting the whatever the fuck. And this is really annoying me how this is like, just like smack dab in the middle of my fucking face. Oh well. Y'all probably don't see it that way, but there's like gadgets in front of my face. Anyway, I want to see my full face. But when I look at a homeless person, I sit and I think about what they possibly could have went through to get them to that point. Someone that's on the road, strung out on drugs, that shit hurts my heart. Like, I hate seeing that shit. And, there's days where I get frustrated and be like, get your crackhead ass out the street, because they love jumping in the street like Sims characters, or not Sims characters, like Grand Theft Auto characters, okay? You remember Missy and them on the block on San Andreas and all that? And they just jump in the motherfucking street? That's how these drug addicts are. And, so when I'm driving in the hood, in the city, and I'm seeing, like, I know I have to drive like 20 miles per hour because somebody's probably going to jump out in the street. Like, they don't have, like, they've lost all care for their life, and versus sitting there like, look at them. Y'all done lost all care. It's, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, how it comes off. Y'all done lost all type of care for y'all life. Look at y'all. Get out the fucking street. Fuck wrong with you, dumbass. Versus, damn. He literally, he don't even care about the cars crossing the street. Wow, like, he looking bad, he looking ran down. I know he's probably going through something, probably needs some help. Like, if we have perception. Shit happened to that drunk out on the corner. That man is traumatized. Shit happened to Bertha over there on crack that sits in the wheelchair under the bridge on 49th. I'm just making some shit up, right? She has a story. She didn't just wake up one day and her legs were amputated and she's homeless and she's dirty. There's a source, there's a beginning and an end to a story, right? And I feel like if we just consciously took time, like if we just gave a fuck, the world would be a better place, We all judge. So this is not a podcast today to slander people that judge. That is a God-given right. You're allowed to judge righteously. This is what we do, y'all. Like, so don't feel bad for being judgmental. Like, and that's a great tool because looking and analyzing things and people helps keep you out of dangerous situations, etc., right? But what can be a tool can also be a crutch. We know these things. So, have balance in overstanding, understanding. Like, I've been to a few homeless shelters, and I'm sitting here thinking about a couple people that I've met on my journey, and oh, I can't remember this woman's name, Misty or something like that. I can't think of this woman's name, but she was the sweetest. She was so sweet. She was so cool, and I came to this homeless shelter, and I was just so down and out and sad, and I had lost all hope, like, and she like took me up under her wing for a few weeks while I was there, and she was an alcoholic, and I think she did a little crack to her, like wet they call it, which I think wasn't wet, like wet was like the beginning of drink, I think. But anyway, I gotta drink a little bit more coffee before I smoke, y'all. But long story short, if you looked at her on the streets, like, you wouldn't have want that woman to take you in under her wing, or like you would have judged her like that woman looked like she up to no good. But she was the sweetest, most humblest, God-fearing woman. So I don't know. I know I'm all over the place, but I really just want to encourage us to have compassion and understanding for people. That's it. I'm not asking you to, like, or telling you you should give money or you should do this or you should do that. Just have compassion, try to understand where people are coming from. You would probably fall down to your knees and cry if you heard the story that these people went through, So, I don't know. I like watching those channels where they go out and they interview homeless people, to talk and ask them about their story. I like stuff like that because it really shines a light on a community that has been forgotten. It's very sad. Now, the flip side. I cannot stand that when I want to go and get me some cigars, that there's a homeless drunk or a crackhead outside nagging me, begging me for some motherfucking money when you have the same motherfucking lungs and breath of air that I have. Like, there's a flip side. I feel you. Like, two things can be true at once, though, right? Like, yeah, I'm tired of seeing Tamika asking for some change. Bitch, I feel you. I get it. So there's always a flip side to the coin, and both sides can be factual. So, I think it hits me different too when it's a man, honestly. I'm gonna be real. Especially a man that looks like me. Like, there's been time like disgusted, But then I get the other side too, so it's okay to feel both ways. Like, oh my God, damn, this is so sad. Like, I want to understand you. I want to help you. I want to know you. I want to, like, justice for homeless folks. Homeless addicted folks, because there's a difference. Then on the other hand, it's like, you have to take accountability for your life. You got to wake up. You got to get out of the spell and the pattern of, lack mentality, of struggle mentality, of crabs in a bucket, in a barrel. It's sad, it's unfortunate, but also having that mindset of, oh, poor them, can enable them too. So, I'm just jumping from each side and giving different perceptions and perspectives. But all in all, I just want us to be more accepting of others. Um, what if a homeless person came up to you one day and asked you for help? Like real help, like, ma'am, I'm trying to make it up to the I don't know, to the program house. I'm about to give me an apartment, da 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 da. Can't afford the bus fare. Something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we have a negative, if we're not able to lift ourselves out of the negative lenses and put on some positive ones or like some understanding ones, we wouldn't be able to stop on a free day where we ain't got nothing really to do and we just cruising the city, right? To give a little love, kindness, and drive that man up 2, 3 blocks up to where he was going, or that woman, or and of course use a sermon. I mean, I'm not letting no random. I'm not telling you to let random drunks and shit in your car. I'm just giving an example. But um, just open your minds, open your mind. And speaking for myself, the shit that I've been through, the shit that I've done, the shit that I've been involved in, if I just came off rip talking about all that, which technically I kind of did, my channel started off Hotels with Omiee, but you wouldn't take me serious as a spiritualist. You would prejudge me. Why would I want to get advice from a hoe? She's a whore. You feel what I'm saying? Some homeless drunks are philosophers, are geniuses. The school system, the college system, they couldn't do fuck all shit with them. The workforce couldn't do shit with them. They don't live on this plane. And some of these people are so disconnected from this realm, and they really enjoy the drug because it allows them to disconnect and see things differently, feel differently. I get it. I've never been strung out on drugs, but I get the mentality. I get the escapism. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I pick up, I'm escaping. No, who wants to admit that? You're escaping. This is a natural escapism, but escapism at its best. And God gave it to us. Thank you, Most High. But I can admit that when I'm smoking this, I'm getting away from something. So, and when you drink that drink, you're getting away from something. So perception, perspective is reality. And, I just wanted to encourage some different perspectives on people. And I'm just using a homeless man as an example, but, there's a plethora of other people, that we can use as examples as well, gay people, etc. Although gays are widely accepted now, it took a long time. It took a lot of backlash, a lot of judgment, laws, blah, blah, blah happened to get the gays to the point to where they are now. 50 years ago, if someone says they're gay, you could look at them and literally like they're an alien, they're a predator, they're going to touch my kid. They're, things that your perception has changed over time. Get it? So we know now today, just because you're gay does not make you a predator. So we can correlate that with the homeless man, like just because you're down and out, you're in a low moment, it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that, like you're not worthy of the same things that I'm worthy of. You are a human you have the same, you know what I'm trying to say, same set of lungs, you bleed, you pee, you shit, you need to eat, all that. Like, our bodies are made up of the same things. So put yourself in people's shoes more often. And I think that would make the world a better place if we all had compassion. Hey Shayla. Hey Sugar. What's up, ladies? Good morning. Good morning. But yeah, I am in the spirit of inner and understanding, of love, of compassion. Y'all, I just want to come on here every day and encourage y'all. I don't want to do nothing else but, shoot the shit, have some giggles, talk about these social issues, and leave off with some fucking encouragement. I want to, this is me doing my part, as the energy that I am, in this human form right here. Um, but all that to say, I don't even connect with that homeless woman that I was. Like that young girl just from house to house to house to house to house to house. And I sit and think, and I'm like, there were a lot of different people, let alone women, that went through the same things that I went through, but they had a different outcome. Some of them are strung out. Like I couldn't even imagine being strung out. Like, y'all, I was forced to do coke like a couple times. I was forced. The outcome could have been different for me. Like, what if I would have died in that house? What if I would have said no to the coke? Would he have killed me? I just think about all these different, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Most High literally has protected and spared me beyond imagination. And I know that a lot of women can't say the same. And that makes my heart very sad, like extremely sad, extremely. Um, and I guess that's something that I have to deal with personally, y'all, because I believe I'm dealing with survivors guilt. Good morning, baby. Good morning. I think I'm dealing with survivor's guilt. I'm doing a show right now. Okay, hold on, family. Yeah, just drink that for now, and then we'll probably run out and grab us something real quick in a bit. Okay. My bad, fam. I don't know where I left off at, but we'll jump back in. Whew. But yeah, I woke up. I mean, this is a norm, but I woke up on my own today at 8:05, 8:07, something like that. It was before 8:10, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm like, okay. And I just started thinking about homelessness and just different people I've seen, situations, and then I started thinking about, how we just be over judgmental, and I was like, that's gonna be the topic. It was a channel. It came right to me. That's what we need to talk about today. So, um, yeah, experience builds character. It really does. It really does. You'd be surprised the things that you'll learn if you just sit and talk to a homeless man. I remember I seen this man at Aldi's one day, and you could tell he was like a hotep type of dude, type of man, type of gentleman. Um, he was probably like 30 years my senior, in his 50s. And he was like, "Hello, my Nubian queen." And he had like hazel, but also like bluish eyes, very different looking eyes. Um, he had light skin and, you know, he had a gold tee. Of course, it was rough and stuff. And he had like long dreads that you could tell they're free formed. Like they probably started off like thick dreads and then he let them free form just to give you a visual. And he had a cane and he had like this checkered scarf thing. Like he was dressed like a old time Egyptian shaman, native shaman type energy. And he was like, "What's up, my Nubian queen?" And I'm like, "Hey, how you doing, God?" And he was like, "I'm doing good." He was like, "You're highly favored, right?" And I'm just looking at him, and he was like, "Why you ain't got your hair wrapped up?" And I was like, I usually have my hair wrapped up. And he just went on and on and on. And although he was talking from a drug-induced psychosis state of mind, I understood what that man was telling me. Like he was dropping some good ass gems. He was telling me to stay true to myself. He was telling me how supreme the woman is, and without the woman, how nothing would be here, and a plethora of other things. I stood there and talked to that man for like 15 minutes. But like, who does that? Who does that? Like, who sits there and talks to and talks to a drug induced hobo for like 15 minutes? Because who has the time to do that in society is the point where I'm getting at. I think that was one of the most meaningful conversations I've ever had. I ain't even gonna lie. So much wisdom, although you're living on the streets. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hmm. It's kind of chilly, y'all. I open up the balcony. Ooh. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into a message. Then after that, I'm gonna have to cut the video short. I gotta run to the store and grab some bread, y'all. Make some French toast. I'm gonna do a collective message. Let's start with our Zero Flux Giving deck. And please, if you're still tuning in at this time, hit that like button for me if you enjoy the content. Okay, these flew out. So this card says you are a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. You look like a shit show. Someone is not getting a lot of sleep here. Shame, regret, guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. Let me show it to y'all. Let me show you the first one. What are we harboring here? Or harping over, lack of better words. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. You equals tight ass. Yeah, I'm not making this shit up. Mm. Okay, y'all. I wanna pull on relationships today. Okay, I wanna pull on some unity in relationships. Let's continue to pull a couple more cards. Oh, y'all, it's too cold to leave this balcony open. Okay, step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. For some of us, it said, okay, let me finish. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer, treat yourself. Some of us have been on like a heavy, strict regimen as far as working out, diet, what you're putting in your body, uh, what your poop looks like someone's really taking this serious. Kudos to you, that's what's up. But we have to have balance, right? You are put on this earth to experience shit that has cholesterol or fat or whatever the fuck. It's you will not die. Okay? Um, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for right now, but basically like as long as you're not over consuming goodies and snacks and shit, like it's okay. Someone has been like too hard on themselves. All right. You're a hot mess, fat, clean yourself up. Forgive, let that shit go. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Let me make sure there's no messages. Okay, we're good. Make better fucking choices. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. You are going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. That's kind of the message that I gave. What was it? 2 or 3 live streams ago. I'm like, I don't know what to tell us. I do not know what to tell us in this time. Then we also have fuck fear sitting at the top of the deck. It will lie to your face. So let's jump into this. Make better choices. That's the card that I want to clarify. What could we be doing right now that could be a bit better? What could we take accountability for? This card fell out. Better choices when it comes to money. The pinnacle is coming out here. Make better choices when it comes to money and but people though, like dealing with money. Like I just heard business agreement. We got the Queen of Wands. Okay. So this is heavy on the feminine energy, heavy on the boss energy, boss chick energy. Um, this woman is used to having everything together. This woman is used to looking upright and maybe she has it going on or wow, she's so successful. Wow, look at her. I can't, wow, like you just got everything put together, girl. And this woman lives in that energy. Um, and it has turned into, I'm just realizing that this Empress has been a Ligo. Oh, wow. That's so beautiful. I don't know if y'all can see. I know that it's so random, but I've had this deck for 3 years, and I'm just realizing that this woman is depicted in here with vitiligo. Let me get back into the reading, y'all. So there's a lot of stuff going on with this woman here. Um, a lot of different messages coming in. So make better choices. Now, what was clarified with that was the Queen of Pentacles. Then we also have the other card. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Like you're going through some tough shit right now. And it's also another card saying, forgive and let that shit go. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Back to the Pentacles. There's a business being ran. I don't know if this is a family business, if this is just a personal business. Um, or maybe it's not a business. And maybe this empress is just extremely giving. This empress is the one in the family or the one in her circle that always has it together. But it's been lies. It's been a facade. It's been a lot of fear, um, of coming out with the truth, fear of asking for help, fear of, yeah, like the truth being revealed. There's like some shady energy here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And this make better fucking choices card, like, yeah. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. This woman has dealt with the same shit when it comes to men. Um, Frustrated about that. This is the energy that I'm getting. The energy that I'm getting is a woman in her late 30s, early 40s. She's establishing herself in life. She is in a new tax bracket, so to speak. This may not be new for her. She's probably been in this little, for a couple years now, but she's entered into this new phase in her life. Um, she's came from struggle. She's came from yeah, she's came from struggle and not having much. And that right there has been the key to like motivate her, the key in the ignition to start the car up and like drive to this success that she has today. So kudos for this goddess for working as hard as she has to transform her life and ultimately give this new generation of kids or whoever is up under her the luxuries that she didn't have as a child. But this money has made her a cold hard bitch. The fear of going back to what she once was, what people once thought of her or what she once thought of herself, she will do anything to keep the pinnacles, to keep, the blessings coming in. Um, the Queen of Wands is super smart, very beautiful and alluring. And hey, Lisa, good morning. Good morning, welcome. And persuasive. The Queen of Wands can be very persuasive and, like I said, alluring. She can bring you in, but it could also be like a trick. She's got that gift of beauty and glamour and finesse. So we have the Empress card here. And great femininity, powerful. This is all about powerful, feminine power. Um, you know, giving birth to children. This is all about the matriarch, right? But I just can't help but notice the icicles we got back here and the darkness and how things just aren't flowing as we might think or make it appear to be. It's almost like she's like someone was like, okay, smile for the camera, And she's like, oh, hold on, let me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's some fakeness here. Okay? It's some fakeness here. I'm gonna just say what it is. It's fake. Somebody's been living a lie, okay? And trying to conceal the truth by any means. And this particular empress has put people that were attached to her in some uncomfortable positions on some fuck you shit. On some as long as it's not me. And what's confusing for me is my guides are telling me that this empress was not always like that. You know, I understand that life has made this empress cold. I feel like this empress has lacked love, not from parents, but from like mates, from mates. Was the father in the picture for this particular empress? We got the cards flying out today, y'all. Yeah, Queen of Cups came out. Can we get clarity on if the father figure was there as a child for this particular empress? There's a lot of emotions here that's being harbored as well. Some negative views that this empress had or has about um, some people. I'm getting so wow, y'all. Thank you. My guides is coming through. The emperor in reverse. So father was not around. Okay, daddy, no daddy. Emperor in reverse. Like that's as clear. That's a no for wow. I love when shit like that happens. Emperor in reverse. No, daddy is not around. So I feel like this woman has gotten into a pattern with putting father like expectations on the males that she's dealing with because she lacks or did not have that love from her father. And I believe that is like it's subconscious. Like like it's subconscious. And that's for a lot of us women too. Like subconsciously, like we want to attract our dad, you know? And I have my own opinions on that, but we're not here for that. But this Empress has gotten herself in some sticky shit. Let's see if we can, some more detail. Oh no. Mm. And then the Emperor is like status too. So like status in reverse, dad in reverse, no dad, no for the dad, but status in reverse. Like, is this Empress losing money, losing investments, losing properties? Because the mountains symbolize spiritual insight and intelligence. The buildings in tarot and towers like this, the cities, those kind of buildings, they represent wealth, generational wealth, properties, businesses, um, that kind of thing, capital, status. This Empress has let the status get to her head. I'm innocent came out. And but then on the other side, y'all, it says stop faking. There has been, I just heard embezzlement. There has been some shady dealings when it comes to money, businesses, signing off shit. I don't know how that shit really works, but if you know, you know. Um, Faulty businesses. We have detox here. We also have homelessness here. So could this empress have lost everything that she has and is now dealing with homelessness, abandonment, left out in the cold? Or is this the fucked up shit that she did to the people involved? You remember earlier I said she did some shit and other people have to pay for it, like that's around her, like on some FU shit. This empress has left someone out homeless in the street. Maybe this has happened to you before, right? And or maybe you've done this to someone before. And you've gotten to a point in your life where you're just like, fuck, like I'm so fucked up, it's hitting you. You feel some type of way. Um, you want to ask for forgiveness. You want to open up that line of communication, but you're scared. You've not only done that, this Empress anyway, has not only done that, but Empress has also burnt hella other bridges in fear of losing everything that she has, but in the end, she's losing shit because the karmic wheel, like she didn't set that karmic wheel up the way it was supposed to be. She did not do right by the blessings that the Most High has given. There's not an amount of pearls, diamonds, rubies, properties, investments, your face on different billboards or rubbing shoulders with CEOs of corporate banking companies. This is giving real big boss bitch energy. None of that can amount to true love from family, true love from a mate. I feel like this empress has dated in her life and she's like stolen from these men, you know, all in fear of losing. So you take from someone else. Detox. It's time to detox. It's time to forgive. If this message is resonating, it's time for movement. Okay? This is sitting right here on the top. Accountability. What does card say? Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. You did what you did. And if it played out differently, but the energy is the same, take it how it resonates with your situation. We all have times in our life where we have slipped up, done some fugazi ass shit. Take accountability. Ask for forgiveness. Even if the people don't give it to you, you did your part. You sincerely gave out that remorseful energy into the ethers. So they can either take it or leave it, right? But to sit there and just keep beating yourself up about the decisions that you've made, due to pent up anger, aggression, trauma, shit that you have not dealt with. There's also like the survive, and that word fucks me up. Survival guilt as well. And mm, I understand this Empress though, because this Empress has really been hurt. This Empress has been sexualized since very young. This Empress has had to fake it until she makes it. And after doing that for so long, I mean, think about it. Earlier, I said it's the energy of like a middle aged woman, with like late 30s, early 40s, damn near middle age. So that means you've had that programming. If we're talking about a kid, for decades. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to break those patterns, especially when they've been practiced for so long. So I encourage you, if this message is resonating, to simply just take accountability. You literally cannot change anything that's happened, and you're not the same person that you were all those years ago. Um, Apologize. It's that simple. Sincerely apologize and take that criticism that might come with that. A lot of people counts and counted on you. They never counted you out. I feel like you had support, like the family just wasn't, this is not a wealthy family. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand you not having your father there. That, that does a lot to the psyche. I understand you, Empress. I'm not here to bash you. I'm just speaking on what's coming out. And you've been a bitch. Life has made you a bitch. And it happens to the best of us, okay? Um, Exercises to letting this bitterness go. Of course, apologize. But sometimes it's steps to get to being able to have the confidence. And you're dealing with fear. So, having, yeah, the confidence to say sorry to these particular people, this person. Um, as far as the legal stuff goes, bitch, you better hope. That's all I'm gonna say. You better hope they don't. You better not do it again. You bet not do it again. I'll tell you that. Okay, you can't. It's a new day and age, not in 2024. Don't do that shit again. No more shady dealings and the this and the that and the tax write-offs and I got my eye. I see you. I see you. But we ain't gonna expose all that, right? But you know the dealings that you've done if this message is resonating with you. So anyway, that's all I really got. Players fuck up too. Like, don't harp on the shit. Let it go. Like, it is what it is. You fucked up. It's cool. People fuck up, and along your road, people have fucked you over too. Um, and some of these things have been done out of spite or defense. So, but I feel like you're going into a time of your life where, like, the Most High is telling you, like, put down your weapons and let down your walls. Like, I got you. So it's never too late to change. It's never too late to admit to your faults. It's never too late to mend those broken fences, those bridges. I would also encourage you to seek some type of spiritual guidance and or therapy. Um, yeah, therapy is like frowned and looked down upon, especially in the melanated community. So get some therapy, okay? It'll really help get to the source of why you act the way that you do, or why certain things have happened. All right. Does anyone in the room desire to have a personal mini reading? Let me know. Let me put my, just in case somebody wants to donate, let me put my Cash App up. Oh, it is up there. Okay. Yep. All right, y'all. In closing, I'm going to pull from the African Goddess Rising deck. I'm going to read from the book for the direct messages from the goddesses themselves. I'm gonna go and get me a good walk in, y'all. I need to do a good stretching and walk around our little neighborhood over here. What do the goddesses have to say? One day, y'all, I would really like to come on and do a live stream where I do all the zodiac signs. Do a horoscope. Mommy Wata. Naked in my truth. Naked in my truth. Mommy Wata, let's see, number 30. Number 30. Mommy Wata, goddess of emotional nakedness. Emotional nakedness. Diaspora, temple is the griots. Element is water. Mommy Wata and her sisters live in the Ikpoba River in Benin City, Nigeria. But the ancient mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. Mommy Wata influences emotions and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. Mommy Wata's guidance, hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. The embodiment of this message is being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Practice being transparent. Start with the people closest to you. Say, I haven't been showing the whole me, but I am starting today. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. Speak your truth. Share your story. Cultivate an appreciation for vulnerability in others. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. Goddess declaration, I have the courage to be vulnerable. I have the courage to be vulnerable. I have the courage to be vulnerable. Love it. Love it. Vulnerability. I fucked up. Damn, I shouldn't have said that. You know what? This is how I really feel. Oh, you remember when you asked me this back in 2020? Well, I lied. I know this is random, but this is how I really feel. I just wanted to let you know that because it's been weighing on my heart, and I feel like I was looking at, like, be honest, be real with motherfuckers. Like, and if it puts them in a space where it's like, cool, fuck it, cool. At least they know where you stand. At least they know how you feel. At least you have that weight off your back, that, you know, that weight off your heart and your soul. Like, you know, say what you need to say. So, I think I'm gonna get out of here, family. Grubhub just sent a notification too, saying that they have a surge going on. I don't have to do Amazon to 2:45, so y'all know I've been in hustle mode. So I think I'm gonna go out and try to get these little coins. It's 10:21 now. Take a shower, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I could get out there and do like 11 to 1. Yeah. Boom. 11 to 1:30. Anyway, I hope that I can encourage y'all today. I appreciate y'all. If you made it this far in the video, drop a paint easel, a paint, I don't know what you call it. That's our Rugrat symbol though. The little painting board on the, I can't talk. Shit, drop a paintbrush. Drop a paint something, okay? I don't know what that thing is called. I don't know what it's called. But drop a paintbrush, okay? Drop a heart or a paintbrush and let me know you made it to the end of the video. I will give you a shout out on the next one. Yes, that one, Shayla. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, mama. That's the one. That's the one. So let me know you made it to the end. I'm gonna be back, y'all. Y'all see, 2 days in a row. We getting somewhere. The momentum. We getting somewhere. I think I'm gonna invest in the Restream monthly thing as well. That way, I can try to incorporate some small clips and like I can do commentary on some small clips. Now until I get my computer, unfortunately, I won't be able to like do full commentary videos. But we're making steps. We're getting there. Okay, we're getting there. All right. So thanks for all the love and support. If you guys would like to donate, if you feel compelled to, the Cash App is right there on the screen. I'm gonna also put this, if you want to buy me a coffee, one is PayPal and Cash App. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the replay gang. I see y'all. And I will see y'all on the next one. Hopefully y'all took something from this. Okay. I'll be back soon.